Wednesdays is all about Zukul Network, and if you haven't had a chance, go back and watch that Hangout Wednesday. Lots of changes coming into place. The big one was the pending balance was moved to your available balance, and then there's an integration with a ton of external and internal websites that we're using to build an ad network. I don't want to go on and on because today's we want to focus on Zukul Gold. But if you're new here, we have a great panel below, which I'll introduce in a second. But we do 3 hangouts a week. Mondays is all about Zukul, the main company. Okay. Then Wednesdays are all about Zukul Ad Network, and then Friday is about Zukul Gold. And Zukul Gold is a new optional income stream that's going to be integrated in the back office of Zukul. Okay, and that's coming. It's coming this month. And so Jeremy's going to do a little presentation today. But if you look under my name here, it's Zukul.gold. If you're new, you want to go to that. Type Zukul.gold and get on the email list. I would do that like right now. Open up another tab in your browser and lock in and get on the early bird list. And there's also other presentations out there where we go over the coin presentation. I'm sure we're going to cover some of that today, but Jeremy's done some fantastic presentations already. And so we're going to keep doing this up until the launch and even after the launch to just kind of keep everybody in the loop and kind of just show you guys how it's done. And so to my left or right, we got Coach D in the house, and then we got Jeremy, the owner, and then we got lovely Tara from Canada here as well. And so I'm excited to be here. This week has been fantastic, and it's all thanks to Zukul. I mean, I had the funds available so I could buy a ticket to the World Series, which wasn't cheap. Okay, and so it's nice, man. It's nice to have that time of freedom to be able to do what you want, within reason, obviously. So with that said, I'll go ahead and jump over to Jeremy to kind of get us rolling here, and then we're also going to do what we do every hangout, is we're going to give away $100 in ad packs to 10 people that are participating in this hangout and stuff, and we've been doing it. So in any event, without further ado, Jeremy, are you ready for us? All right, come on in. Come on out.
Gold was, I think the Romans was the first people that sort of took away the bartering system, because years ago you'd have to, I got a goat and you got some carrots, we could probably do a deal, you'd have my goat and I'd have your carrots to last me for the year. But then the Romans introduced physical gold that would actually be as a bartering system. So instead of you exchanging carrots, guinea pigs and tortoises and God knows what else, you started to exchange, gold, which was money. And then I think, I'm not sure of the exact year, but in the 70s, Tricky Nixon, he took away gold from money. He separated the dollar and the gold because they used to be tied. They used to be, because what it used to be was like this, if you had all these, I know this is red, but if you had all these gold bars stacked up in your big, your big vault and with them big hinges on it, they used to say that whatever you've got in the vault, if I just turn that round like that, whatever you got in the vault, you can turn that into dollars, okay? Well, in the 70s, Nixon decided he was going to do away with that. And what he did was he took the money outside of that system and put it on its own, okay? Created a banking system that, quite frankly, should be closed down, to be honest, because the fractional reserve, and if you know anything about the banking system, I think it's, if they've got a dollar, they can lend 9. Now, if you had $1 in your pocket and I said to you, lend me $9, you'd say, well, you're crackers. I've only got $1 in my pocket. How can I lend you 9? I've only got 1. But yet the banking system have a way of printing money whenever they like. Now, if you and I did that, if you and I printed money, we'd be put in prison. But a bank, or a government, You know, certainly here in the UK, they say, you know, the Bank of England can tell the mint to print more money, you know, print more of this paper that's total rubbish. Now, what we're doing is to combat all that is we're introducing, and then if I get my, excuse me a moment, we're introducing a system inside Zukul, okay, that's going to give you the ability to turn your paper promissory notes into gold. Now, what I'm not saying is that you're going to rush down to the bank, you're going to sell everything you own, and you're going to say, well, I've got a big box of money, and here's my money, and I want gold with it. And then when you want to buy a loaf of bread, you've got to say, well, oh, Jeremy, I've got no money because I've bought all gold with it. So what we're doing is we've got a system that gives you that balance. Okay, so you can actually exchange bitcoins, your paper money, your credit money that you know what, your credit cards and all that sort of stuff. You can exchange that and take a little bit of it in gold. Okay, so you still keep your day-to-day money, but the fantastic thing about this is it does two things for you. Okay, the first thing it does is it gets you on what I call the gold ladder. You know, many people strive all their life to get on the property ladder, but we're going to get you on the what I call the gold ladder. Okay, so there's this ladder that you can actually start to accumulate gold in small amounts, but the great thing with it as well, you're going to be able to earn, I'm going to put here money. Okay, you're going to be able to earn money as well. So you're going to be, the system is designed where you can accumulate your gold savings, but you can also get paid while you're doing it. And that's just brilliant. You know, it's just a brilliant thing because, you know, if you've got a piece of gold, you know, imagine this was a piece of gold. I know it's my sponge for rubbing off the thing, but I want you to use your imagination. If this was a piece of gold and you needed to pay your electricity bill, you needed to pay your mortgage, it's not easy to take this down to, you know, either some jeweler or something like that and take that physical gold and say, well, I don't want to give you all of it, take you a bit off, and you give me back some and pay my electricity bill. They're going to say you're crackers. They're crackers. So the system we put together, the system that we're working with, is where you can actually turn your gold into cash whenever you want it. You can just sell it at the blink of an eye, and you can buy it as more as you want, or you can turn it backwards and forwards into cash whenever you want. Okay, but also on top of that, you'll be getting cash bonuses that you don't have to actually put into gold. You can have it put into, you know, it'll come into you as in cash. Now, I was hoping to give you a nice, fantastic presentation on the commission plan, and I've got a slide that I want to show you, but it's a slide that I made before, and I'm going to maybe cover that in a moment. But what I want to talk to you about is for those of you that are interested in getting on the gold ladder, okay, and starting to build your gold chest. One of the things you're going to need to do is, if you're not already, you're going to need to go to that website that's on the screen, which is http, the semicolons, the // zukul.gold. Okay, Zukul, which is ZUKUL dot, and gold as in gold, as you know, gold. Okay, now that's going to put you on our early bird list. Okay, now the second thing you're going to need to do is you're going to get an email from the system that's going to get you to confirm that you want to be on the early bird list. Because we don't want to just put people, you know, because some people will just put a name and a bogus email address. You know, I'm John Doe and my email address is bigdog@gmail.com, and it doesn't exist. They just want to see what's on the other side. Well, there's nothing on the other side because we don't send them anything until they click that email, the first email that we send them out, to make sure that they're serious, because you don't want to work with tire kickers. Okay, if you're one of those people that jump from program to program, then I would suggest you get off of this hangout and go and watch another one. Okay, we want to work with people that are not tire kickers. Now, what I can tell you about is the launch of Zukul Gold. Okay, the launch of Zukul Gold is coming very soon. I don't want to give you an exact date, but I believe it's not too many moons away. Okay, not too many moons away. So what we're going to be doing inside Zukul, if you're not a member of Zukul, which is ZUKUL Zukul.com. Go and create yourself a free account on Zukul. Because if you're not in Zukul, there's a couple of things you're not going to get access to, okay? One thing is you're not going to get access to our training that we're going to be doing on gold. Also, you're not going to get access to our pool of directs that we're going to be able to, you're going to get, if you're a member of Zukul, you're going to get access to this. But if you're not a member of Zukul, don't have to be a paid member, you could be a free member. But system that we put together with obviously an external gold company, to get access to that, you're going to need to join through Zukul. Now, when you go into Zukul very, very soon, okay, you want to go up to my account, and I'm going to share my screen in a minute. You want to go up to my account once you're logged into Zukul, and then you want to go to your profile. Your profile is where everything is going to happen. Now, you're going to need to fill out your profile correctly. You're going to need to put your name, your address, your telephone number, and all that sort of stuff, your date of birth, and you're going to tell us about a document that you've got. But if you go inside Zukul, you'll see that. And I'll share my screen in a minute. But soon, I believe, early part to middle of next week, you're going to see something in the back of Zukul that I think you want to be, listen to what I'm going to tell you now. When you go to your profile, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons, okay? And I'm just going to write on there, I'm just going to say gold 1, gold 2, gold 3, gold 4, okay? Now, these are a buy now button, okay? And they're going to be in there in, I believe, in about the middle of next week, okay? I think about Wednesday. Now, let me just tell you, the first gold one, okay, it's gold package 1, is 40 euros. That's not dollars, 40 euros plus fees and conversions, okay? But you'll see when you click on it, it'll show you all the conversion, because you might be paying in dollars, you might be paying in Bitcoin, you might be paying in directly in euros, because you're going to be able to pay in euros if you want to, okay? Now, you can, if you've got inside your, what we call your A, why did I write an M? Do you see that I did there? I said, went to write an A and I wrote an M. Inside your AWB, okay, which is your available to withdraw balance inside Zukul, okay? So I'll just put this up here, ZUKUL.com. You're going to need an account there, okay? Now, the second button is for 190 euros, okay, plus fees. Now, what this does is, these are our coins, our gold coins and our silver coins, okay? So it gets you into the first coin. This one gets you into the first coin and the second coin. This one will get you into the first coin, the second coin, the third coin. And this one will get you into all 4 coins, okay? Will get you into all 4 coins. So this one is, this coin actually costs 150, okay? This coin costs 150 to go in, but plus the 40, so it'd be 190. Now remember, I won't say remember, I'm going to tell you something in a minute. Now the next coin, okay, is 770 plus any fees, okay? And remember, these are euros, not dollars. These are euros, not pounds. This is all done in euros. So you can either click this button, this one, or this one, okay? You don't have to click all 3, because if this one pays for them too as well, okay? And then the last coin that we're saying is the 2970, I believe that's right, plus fees, because it's the 2200 coin plus the all of those coins there. Now, you're going to be able to lock yourself in before launch, okay? Because we want the launch to go smoothly. You're going to be able to lock yourself in. This also is going to give us the ability to make sure we can see how we're going to launch it, and how, you know, how many people are really going to be involved in this and what levels they're going in. So you're going to decide. Now, on the day of launch, let me tell you this. On the day of launch, if you leave this till the day of launch, then you're at the back of the queue, okay? we're locking you in so that as you start to come in and we get directs, because people are going to start joining us, you're going to be at the front of the queue to see the directs, because you'll be able to, on the day of launch, you're going to be registered. You'll just get an email and say, this is your gold account, you can now log in, blah, blah, blah. Come back to the site, load up your documents and all that sort of stuff. You're going to be one step ahead of the game, okay? You're going to be one step ahead of the game. Now, so keep that in mind, because I'm going to have to get rid of that, I'm afraid, okay? So there's the 4 coins. Before I get rid of it, the first button's going to be the 40 euros plus fees. The second one is 90 euros plus fees, which is that coin and that coin. So this one only costs 150. This one here costs 580. That chemical's strong. And this one here is 2200. Okay, so as you can see, the 190 plus the 580 brings you to 770, and then the 770 plus the 2200 brings you to 2970. Okay, so you can decide in which coin you want to go in. So let me get rid of that chemical. Oh dear, that was took my breath away, that did. It's not like a good red wine. That's not like a good red wine. Anyway. Right. So now, let me tell you why you want to, why you would consider getting into those coins, okay? Now, when you join, you can go into the first coin, which is 40. That's meant to be a euro sign, not very good. You can go into the first coin. And then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to, there's some rings here, you're going to need 3 people in your coin. And then in this outer circle, you're going to need another 9, giving you a total of 12 plus you, that's 13 people completes a coin. Now, the system, when your first coin is completed, the system will automatically create you a new coin in the next level, which is 150, okay? Plus, it will buy you an empty coin and put you back in the middle in the 40 euro, okay, in this first coin. Now, once you complete this coin, you then have bought the coin, which is the 580. The system buys you the 580, deposits you some cash as well, some money in the back office, but I don't want to go over that right now. I'm going to come back to that again. So it then gets you another coin like this one, the 580, this 150, because they're going to buy directs, but they're going to start pushing you through the coins. Now, you're probably looking at it saying, Jim, well, I only want to pay for the 40 euro coin. I'm not going to go into the 150. I'm going to let my directs push me into the 150. That's where you could make a mistake, okay? Because I'm going to draw with a different color, and I'm going to get rid of these 2 coins here. Now, let's just say that you're in here and you've got not 9 people, but you've got 11 people. And let's just say that this person here, this little green dot, is your 11th person. Now, everybody that joins your coin has got their own coin. They've got to find their 12 people, okay? And each one of those 12 have their own coin, and they've got to get their 12 people. Now, if that green dot, which is one of your downlines, completes his or her coin before you do, what do? The system creates them a new coin, puts them in the middle. So now they bypassed you because you are still in the first coin. Okay, you're still in this coin, you haven't. Now what happens is when you get your 12th person, so you get your 12th, I'm going to get the blue, you now go here. You've lost this person, okay? You've lost the green person, this one that's gone across here. You've lost them because they completed before you. Now, what do you need to do to get them back? You need to complete this coin before they complete their one. And if you complete first, then great, that's okay. because what they will do is if you complete first, they will move back into your coin. But if that's a star and you don't complete before then, they complete again, you've lost them. So what we're doing is what we're recommending you do is you come in and you buy the 4 coins, okay? Now you can choose 2, you can choose 3, or you can choose all 4. Now what you're doing there is you're insuring yourself, okay? It's an insurance, because it doesn't matter whether you come into here and then this person upgrades, the green one, upgrades before you. And that means is that they complete their coin. It doesn't matter. They'll just move straight away into your coin, okay? And then if they do again, they complete before you do. It doesn't matter, because you've already got this coin in the system. You're already ahead of them, okay? Now, when you start to complete your first coin, the system will generate you a new coin. Well, you've already got it. So what's it going to do? It's going to give you back the 150. And when this coin is filled up, it will create you a new coin into the 580. But you've already got a coin. So what's it going to do? Is it going to pay back into your back office the 580? Okay? And then if you get into this coin, you come over to here. When you complete this coin, it would create you a new coin in the system there. You've already got that coin. It's going to pay you back the 2200. Okay? So you have to decide. Do you want to have an insurance in place to make sure that you don't get what I call gazumped? Okay? If you get gazumped, you then got to play catch up, because you've got to chase the tail of the person that's just passed you. So my recommendations, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to go into all 4. Okay? If you can afford to only go into one, remember these are one-time payments. Okay? And once really the system, all you've got to pay out of pocket is that, really, because these things are going to get given back to you. You see? So that 40 euros is you're saying, I know you can say, well, Jeremy, that's out of my pocket, that's out of my pocket, that's out of my pocket. But it's like you're loaning yourself the money, isn't it? You're loaning yourself to say, well, I want to be part of this. I want to maximize it. So I'm going to go into 2 or 3 or maybe 4 coins. That's entirely up to you. And as I say, in the back office of Zukul, you will get the access to go into all of these coins, okay? Right out the gate. And it's going to be, you're going to be locking yourself in. Now, what I also want you to understand is you can get what I call, I don't think spillover is the right word, but I'll use spillover, because remember, okay, now let's just say that we're going to put here. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would go down to 12. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Now each one of these people will take up a position in your coin. Well, let's just say this number 4 was a star. They didn't want to buy any directs. They were just going to go out and recruit like mad. Okay, which is probably the wrong strategy. I think you've got to help your team. That's what I think. But some people are greedy. I know they are, and they'll go out and build a massive team, and all they'll do is they'll kick themselves, because what will happen is if their coin doesn't get full up, and some of these people start to fill their coins up, okay, this 4, he starts to bring in loads of people, and they start to fill their coins up. Because 4 is only in here, he's only in this coin, you get his spillover, because you've upgraded before he did. You're in that coin waiting. It's like a fish in there. You're waiting for anybody that's not got their insurance in place. You're going to start picking up their people. They're going to start following you, because you're the next coin in the upline that's available to them. Okay? And this keeps going. This keeps going backwards and backwards and backwards. As soon as you find, you might have somebody that goes out and brings in 11 people. The next person brings in 11 people. The next person brings in 11 people. And then the next person brings in 12 people. Where are they going to go? Well, they can't go in the same coin that they're in. They've got to, the system's got to buy them a coin and place them into somebody that's in front of them. So that's why you want to do the insurance, okay? You want to do the insurance. Now, also, which I will do next Friday, okay? There's a bonus system and a career system that I want to show you. And I'll tell you, I haven't 100% got my head around it because but what I did see, and the reason why I haven't got my head around it is because I've sent back a few questions asking about the compensation plan. It's crazy. It's total and utter crazy. The amount of commissions and bonuses you can pick up by being this person that gets the head of the game, because it's by default. There's different types of leaders that you become. You become, you know, I don't like to say, you know, so you become, first off, you become what I call a pawn on the chessboard. And then there's the next line along, you know, which is the line where all the knights and the kings sit and all that. So you become that level and you pick up income bonuses from the pawns, okay? And then, of course, you then come where you've got the next level up, and the next level up, and the next level up, and the next 10 levels, 10. You pick up bonuses from people that you may not even know, okay? Not just your directs. There's certain qualifications you're going to need, and I'm going to explain all that to you next Friday. I'm going to do a fantastic presentation next Friday to show you the actual compensation plan in a bit more depth, because I want to show you these bonuses, because I think they're going to blow your socks off when you start. Because I started with the calculator today, doing some figures, and I thought, that can't be right. That can't be right. I've got to check this. And that's why I don't want to tell you now. But, you know, from what I could see, it's mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing what this compensation, because this is just the scratching of the surface, okay, of locking yourself in. And I know if you're looking at this for the very first time, you say, well, I don't know how much I'm going to earn.
Very excited about this goal, man. I just cannot wait. I want to tell everybody, if you go to that website, and first, don't make this mistake, zukulgold.com. It's not a .com, guys. It's zukul.gold. As we all speak here, I think all of us are showing it today right there with our name. So it's zukul.gold. Let me reiterate. This is not the time, like Jeremy went over earlier, correct information. I always say this, don't be John Doe, don't be Jane Doe. This is not the time for the phony names, the phony email addresses, so you could just have a peek on what's going on. We're trying to get you on this early bird list. And the way that we can do that is if we start this business partnership off correctly, and that is with communication. We can't communicate to you if you don't provide your real name and your real email address. One thing about Zukul Gold, it's going to be for true winners. It's going to be for true winners. Those that get involved in this, they're not playing around. They're true winners. They want success. They understand the importance of gold, and they understand that this is a powerful compensation plan. All right, this is going to be massive, guys. So we need you to do your part. If you want to be on this gold team, you have to provide the right information. Now, when you go to zukul.gold, I was there last night and I was just looking. You could see something 1,000 times, and then all of a sudden it resonates with you. When I went to Zukul Gold last night, I looked at the heading that Jeremy has on that website. It says, turn spending habits into saving habits. And that just resonated with me, because I know many of you are looking at the 40 euros, that first level. But guys, when it comes to going big, I like to tell it like it is, okay? I'm going to tell you straight out, coming from me to you, try to get yourself in the 4th level. Now, some of you thinking right now, well, I can't do it. Well, let me tell you something. Turn spending habits into saving habits. Look within your current income right now. And I guarantee you guys, there's something that's not benefiting you that you can cut out. One of my mentors here in my local area, he's not a network marketer, but he is a business mentor of mine. Every time this guy says something, I learn something from him. He owns like little mini malls and restaurants. And we was out having coffee the other morning, and he told me, he said, I saved, this guy's a millionaire, okay? He said, I saved $60 on my cable bill. And I'm looking at him like, $60 to this guy is absolutely nothing. And he was so excited about that. And what he told me was, he's like, Coach, don't matter how much money you make, if you see a spending habit that is not doing anything for you, you immediately change it. And he was like, he had channels on his cable plan that he didn't watch. Once he eliminated that, he saved $60 every month. And $60 is a drop in the bucket to this guy. So for everybody out there that's saying that you don't have it to get into Zukul Gold, you have it. What you need to do is look into your current income and see what you can eliminate that is not benefiting you, because this is going to benefit you, it's going to benefit your family, and we are learning the power of gold over paper currency. All right, so think big. Now, when I tell you to go into the fourth gold coin plan, please, if it's going to put you out on the street, if it's going to take food out of your kids' mouths, don't do it. If you're going to be homeless, don't do it. Please use common sense. But there's two things. Either I can't afford it or I'm just fearful. Two different things there. Do not let fear stop you from being aggressive with this compensation plan. Like Jamie says, get in where you fit in. But if you can do it, go to that fourth coin without hesitation, because Zukul Gold is going to be big, and this is for true winners. Sorry, if you're looking for a freebie with Zukul Gold, you're in the wrong spot, buddy. You're in the wrong spot. Jeremy is the most giving owner online that I know. He just said something right there. He'll pay somebody way into one of the coins. Always giving. But at the end of the day, guys, this is about you, and it's about business. This man is giving free banner creators and landing page creators and all of this. So I don't want his giving to turn into you thinking that every time I come to Zukul, I'm going to get something for free. Zukul Gold is for winners. And I see winners past 40 euros. Past 40 euros. The only person that is not going to win in Zukul Gold is those that don't believe in themselves. Now, once again, if 40 euros is what you have to do to get in, then you get in at 40 euros. I'm talking to the ones that can't conquer that fear, that won't step out in faith, and that have it and they are not aggressive in business. Okay? If you want something you never had, you have to do something that you have never done.
Zukul.gold. If you're not already on that early bird list, you need to be on there and get yourself on that list, because we're going to be launching fairly soon. Okay, there's not many moons away now for us when we launch. The products that we're going to be sold, that you're going to have access to, is gold and silver. Okay, gold and silver in the form of, you know, the little bars and tablets and things like that, and in coins. Now, what happens? The compensation plan, you join with 40 euros, not dollars, 40 euros, and you're placed in the center of your own coin. And then what you need to do is you need to get 3 people. Now, you can either recruit those people yourself with using your own referral link, or you can use the one link where we're going to give you the ability to buy your directs, or you can use a combination of both. Okay. Now, what you want those 3 people to do is to duplicate what you just done. They're either going to go out and bring their 3 people in, or they're going to buy their directs. That's filling up your first coin. As your coin, each coin, you're purchased a new coin and you're rewarded. Okay. Now, after the first coin, so let's look at the first coin, or the first 3 coins, I should say. There's the €40 coin, there's the 150 coin, and there's the 580 coin. Now, you pay your €40, and when it's complete, it gives you back 252. €40 pays you back in the coin that you was in, okay, the one that you've just completed. 150 buys you the next coin, leaving you €62 that goes into your gold bank, your gold chest. All right. So you're now in 2 coins. And remember, you've only paid €40, but you may well have paid out that second 150. You'll get that back as well. That will go into your gold chest in the back. So you'll have the 62 plus the 150 that you paid from before. Moving on to the second coin. When this coin completes, it returns you €940. 150 puts you back into the coin that you've just completed. 580 puts you into the next coin, leaving you €210 into your gold chest. Okay. And if you've already paid the 150, the 580, it will give you that back as well into your gold chest. Okay. Remember this, you still have only out of pocket €40, and it's a one-time payment, the €40. It's not a recurring payment. It's not every month. Then the 580 coin, when that completes, gives you a return of 3,580. 580 of that money is put back into the coin that you've just completed. €2,200 is put into the next coin, leaving you €800. You've now got back, you've got in your gold bank, in your gold chest, €1,072. Now, if you've already paid to go into the €2,200 coin, of course, you're going to get that money back as well. So the 1,000 will obviously raise up to 3,000 odd. Okay. Now, remember, it's a one-time payment of €40. And if you want to go into all the coins, or 2 of the coins, or 3 of the coins, remember, once you go through to the next coin, if you're already in that coin, it's going to give you it back and put it into your gold chest. Then we go on to the 2,200 coin, the 9,500 coin, and the 40,000 coin. Now, I'm not going to cover them in this presentation. I will be going into it again next Friday. Now, remember that there's a 7th coin, and when you get into the 7th coin, you're in the Millionaire Club. And you have only paid €40 out of pocket one time. You haven't paid a monthly recurring fee. So what do you need to do? Simple as the nose on your face. If you're not on this early bird list, get yourself over to http://zukul.gold.